Salutations! Before I make my return with the next in the long line of RPGs, I at the time played some ones that were outside of that genre, yet are quick enough to be lumped together here. 3 games by Hap Inc. Not sure where they are on the timeline of releases, but I did a Mom Hid My Game sandwich with a game called Hide and Dance at the same time. Mom Hid My Game I did first. You get a set of quick levels to find the boys handheld trying to be sneaky throughout 50 short levels. Sometimes you'll need to find other items first before you can get the game. Just be careful not to open up a place where Mom might be hiding. All manner of shenanigans just to keep your game away. With a walkthrough, you'll get through it all no problem whatsoever, but I would recommend you have some fun with it and figure it out yourself. Only consult a walkthrough if you get stuck. It only happened to me maybe like 1 level out of the 50, maybe 2. The real pain is one mini game where you time button presses to make this gymnast on the single bar do poses. You have to hope you unlock all of them for a trophy. Seems luck-based. I kind of went off and on with this game. So I don't know if you play just in one setting and get it all. No platinums for these, by the way. Just a lot of quick fun with some levels. Having you think outside the box a little bit to find the kids handheld. So knowing that, I didn't make that mistake with the next 2 games. I really enjoyed Hide and Dance, which is basically that. A rhythm game with an extra step of not getting caught dancing. I don't know if there's luck-based with buying new dancers and things for a trophy. I got like 1 dupe out of all this. Again, I was on this game from start to finish, so I got every trophy. So if you're good at rhythm games, this won't take you long to 100% at all. Just need to get caught, clear a level, clear without missing once, unlock and clear all 20 songs on normal. You do them all perfectly, you unlock hard for all of them. That's a trophy. The real test is to clear a level past hard difficulty in extreme, and you have to do it perfectly, like perfect timing on all notes, not just good. The track called Cats Have 7 Boots is really short but kinda quick. How I did it, I recommend track 8. I didn't blip-blop. Actually beat the level my second attempt and got the perfect a few tries after that on that difficulty. Like I said, all notes have to be precise to get this trophy. This is more dependent on skill level to 100%, but I did it in about 2 hours and 15 minutes from start to finish. Again, if you're good at rhythm games, might take you even less time than that. And then more hijinkery ensues with the Mom Hid My Game 2. Another 50 puzzles to solve, not only getting the game, but all the 59 different ways you can get caught by Mom for 100%. I had to look up a level or 2 again because I was lost on what to do, but again, for the most part, you can figure it all out. But all these games produced by an indie Japanese video game producer called Hap Inc. Wikipedia lists a 3rd Mom Hid My Game in 2018, so maybe only a matter of time before that one hits PlayStation stores. Who knows? But with that out of the way, salutations! It's been a while with the Kemco RPGs. Like I said before I began my month-long review, I didn't want to start up an RPG to stop in the middle, no matter how fast or slow this one might be. Things are looking pretty serious just from the somber musical intro for Exe-Create's Miden Tower. Quick flashback of a young boy who watches as soldiers do his entire village, vowing to return the favor someday. Revenge! His default name is Valen? Main villain from Threads of Fate? Oh, I'm sure it's a coincidence. An emperor wanted a town of mages to help them procure magic, but the mages didn't want their arts used for war, so emperor brands them all traitors. In protection, a high sage turns their town into a tower, and the imperial soldiers are trying to break their way in. At one point, out of desperation, he summons a familiar that's our second party member, and it's a brick wall. Oh, she can shapeshift a human. Always with a weird party member. Yeah, it's 2 of 4. She joins and you can set magic bricks into her to make her more powerful. Next dungeon, you meet a mage and her heavy to fill out the cast. With Tower in the name, I expected just a big old dungeon crawler with the usual tropes of 2 items to break for bonus stuff, spending battle coins to get XP doublers and such. No real dungeon crawler, but basically that. They keep the gacha machines to grind on as the dungeons in this to accommodate this whole tower of dungeons in other towns as well, all connected. So most areas are a bit short to. This game loves passives. Cast a spell enough times, not only will it increase, but you keep using fire magic, the passive for all fire spells boosts up. Passives for taking types of magic as well, for using skills, for just going through the game, finding things, building up your weapon, taking stat effects and building resistances to them in that regard. Number of steps while each character is leading the party. Passives, passives, passives. Gotta love it. Reward system's a bit different, that you have to unlock tiers to get to bigger ones. We've had Mid, one game went Butler, this game goes Bear for its cup challenges? Complete with 1 ending his sentences with Kuma. In-game currency is stones and a little bit harder to farm for. You only get 5 every 10 battles. I always recommend keeping 50 of them at the ready to buy a key that'll unlock doors to powerful treasures as early as possible. 100 for a key for a non-story dungeon to grind and power up. Once those are all cleared up, there's only 1 type of movable floor in this with the arrows, no ice to slide about on. So it's a good rule to keep stones ready around at least 50 so you have enough to spend, rather than going all in at the beginning, since this game does not start you with any of that particular currency like previous titles. So you gotta be a little thrifty at first. Later on you unlock the 3 daily quests to give you I think 30 stones each, so that helps late game. Items can be turned into other things with cauldrons. As you play through the main story, you unlock another tier there as well with 4 different settings with 3 cauldrons each. 1 grows herbs faster. The last one lets you pick from 2 choices for your items. So your chances for super rare items are a bit improved. It's like, okay, do you want this or this? This might be one of, if not the easiest of these games to platinum. I've gotten 30,000 damage just by hitting triangle and letting the AI kill them quickly on their own. I've never done all damage trophies on sheer coincidence like that before. 1 cup in particular makes it so your damage is split down for 1 set of battles. One has you have to kill all enemies before they instantly respawn. This was a highlight for me to figure out. Makes things it actually added to a little bit more strategy. But again, you can go ham and grind like crazy and just overpower. You don't even have to worry about building weapons for trophy reasons. It helps with battles and unlocking reward tiers and games, and no camaraderie system to build up here either, so yeah. Overall, the story weaves this very cautionary tale about how revenge can consume someone. Liked all the characters in this one. I liked how some of the cup battles were different. A little more than just a smash though. There's been parameters before to limit you, everybody's poisoned, everybody's cursed. That's one thought a little bit more outside the box on this one. Everybody's damage is split by 10% or something like that, so you do next to no damage, so again, you can just grind to overcompensate that little drawback. I liked just how many passives I could try and unlock for my party. Oddly enough, not among the trophies to get in this. I was thinking there were so many. They were going to give me a unlock 200 passives for all the trophies. 50, 100, 200, that would be easy enough to add in. But no. Nothing for passives. But yeah, you can make it to a point where even losing cup battles can lead to winning long term. A few cup fights I got trucked I wasn't ready for, but they all hit with status effects I didn't have resistance to yet. So getting hit by those, it's okay, now you're a little more resistant to them. I'm glad it was an Exe-Create Kemco game I got back into, albeit one where they traded some complexities to try something a little different. This was comfort food to come back to after a whole month of not doing this segment. My only gripe was how they cluttered up some of the menus, having to hit a button just to turn a second page of options if the need to load your game ever arises. But I'm strongly convinced this game just squeaks above Seek Hearts to take 7th place. Now immediately out of the easy area and about to sink teeth into the slightly tougher 3D Exe-Create games for my next episode in Alphadia Genesis. So until then, take care, and thanks for watching.